Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will try to I will try to show you how to create a compute cluster in Azure Machine Learning, or called workspace. We will begin by defining what a computer cluster is, discuss the advantage and disadvantage, and explain what is the difference between compute instance and compute clusters. Then I will provide you step-by-step tutorial on how to create compute cluster, and of course there's some questions and answer. So as you can see here, I'm now in the main dashboard, and the computers to create compute instance or compute clusters, you have to go to the Azure Machine Learning, or it's called workspace. And in this workspace, in this Azure Machine Learning, I have several workspaces. So you need to select what is the relevant workspace. Let's see, for instance, this one here, and you need to go to Launch Studio. Then almost done. They need to go to Manage and Compute here. So as you can see here, this is the compute instance, this is the compute cluster. So let me now define what is the compute cluster. The compute cluster is in Azure Machine Learning is a scalable set of virtual machine designed to process large-scale machine learning workload efficiently. It allows you to distribute training tasks across multiple nodes, improving performance and reducing also the processing time. So as you can see here in the compute instance, we have only a single CPU or GPU node. In a compute cluster, you can see create single or multi node. So let me just go to this advantage of the compute cluster. So the advantage of compute cluster includes scalability. It automatically scales up or down based on your workload. For instance, if I have created several nodes, let's say from 0 to 10, and my machine learning, it's need only one, let's see, one core, one machine, it only work on this. So I will pay only for one node or one single machine, even if I have 10 create 10 nodes. And the second advantage is a cost effective. It's only pays for the computer resources when it in used. So as I said, if you have several nodes, but you only use one, so you will pay only for one, for this node. The third one is parallel processing. It enables distribute training across multiple nodes. So if you have a big system, let's say big training system, and you need to distribute your training across multiple machines, this is the ideal, let's say, solution for you. And the last one is flexibility. It supports a wide range of virtual machine size uh, to suit your different workloads. Now, what is the difference between compute instance and compute cluster? Compute instance is a single, as I said, is a single virtual machine used for development and experiments. So in this one here, compute instance, it's you didn't need to install any stuff like libraries, Python, R, and everything. It's already installed, and of course you can install your environments. But this is already installed. You can try it for instance, in notebooks, and try to test to do some developments. But if you need something automatically running your system training and evaluation and inference in inference, you need to use compute cluster. And as I said, compute cluster is collection of virtual machines. And the scaling, compute cluster support auto scaling. while compute instance are fixed in size. So this one here is fixed, and this one here is scalable. And the cost, I will see it from my point, is compute cluster can be more cost efficient because it's just pay on what you use. But for the compute instance, as I showed in the previous video, when you create compute, it will be if you have to pay even if it's not in use. But of course, there's an option to, if it's idle, you can shut down this PC. So let me just add some, let's see, questions and answer before diving into how to create cluster compute cluster. What is the main purpose of machine learning compute resource? This is in general, let's say. So they provide the computational power needed for the training, testing, deployment, your machine learning uh, algorithm, let's say. And can I use a compute cluster for real-time inference? This is absolutely right. So compute cluster are optimized for training, patch inference, and Azure machine learning workspace. Now let me just go dive into how to create a compute cluster. For the compute instances, I have already uploaded a video, so please go back. I mean, have to have this video. So as you can see, I have created a compute cluster. So from here, you can just click create, and you can see here, this is the location has to be identical to the workspace. I mean, workspace and resource group. So let me just show you what I mean by this. Okay. So if we go to workspace, and you can see this is the resource group, and this is the location SUOS, USA, and the compute has to be in the same location. Now, virtual machine, is this dedicated or low priority? I will just select this the default somehow options. And for me now, I will just use CPU. It's not GPU. You can also use a GPU, and you can see this is the cost per hour. Let me just maybe like this, just to show the cost. And if you select GPU, it will be €6 or $6 per hour. But we are selecting now CPU. And as you can see here, this is the general. This is the standard. It's the maximum is 6 from 0. Okay, from 0 to 6 cores, and it costs, if you are using the whole, I mean the all cores, it will cost you this one here per hour. So let's select this one here, for instance, DS3, and you can see here this is general classic machine learning on small data set. And if you need more than 1 gig, for instance, from 1 to 10 gigs, you need to choose this one here. If it's your data is greater than 10 gigs, you need to choose this one here. But as you can see, this is okay. So as you can see here, this is cheaper than this one here, because this is maybe memory optimization, optimized memory could be, but I don't know. But let me just select this one here, and you need to go next, and here's the magic. Let's see how to define the compute name. You can see there's some restrictions. Name has to be between valid characters are letters, digits, and the hyphen character. Okay, cool. So some components are it's not allowed to have this hyphen or underscore. But let me just compute com, compute cluster 01. And this is the minimum number of nodes. So if there is no work, it should be 0. If there is, you have, let's say, some work on this machine, it will be, I mean, it depends on your needs. Let me just, okay, this is the maximum number, but here is cause, yeah. And this is the good thing here. If the PC is idle after 30 minutes or 120 minutes, it will be disabled, or let's say shut down. And this is the RAM, 40 gigs, and this is the storage, almost 30 gigabytes. And per hour, this is the cost per hour. And the advanced just enable virtual. I will just keep it the default. So now let's create this. It will take a few minutes, not minutes, but maybe seconds to create this. Ah, right. Already created. As you can see here, computer cluster 01. And this is the properties. So you can see nodes, 4 nodes, because it's not nothing, it's just created now. There's no jobs created in this cluster name. And here's the details, who create this and other parameters, or let's see this. So now go to the compute. If you would like to remove or delete this, you can just click delete. So let's just do it. And so creating a compute cluster in Azure Machine Learning allows you to scale your machine learning workload efficiently and cost effectively. By following the steps outlined in this video, you can set up and configure a cluster to your needs. If you have any further question, feel free to ask in the comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Deep Knowledge channel for more insight and tutorials. Thanks.